have a buddy staying with me today, this week, actually. He's staying with me and my wife here in Nashville. And, man, we got to talking on my front porch last night about election stuff and the economy and voting and all of the things. And I felt my blood pressure going up. I started talking too much, and I'm sure all of the internet apps are recording all of my conversations I'm having with my friend on my front porch. And I was just getting more like, and I thought, dude, stop. Every day you go out to talk to people on the radio, you talk to people in person and tell them to chill out, control what they can control, right? Anxiety is just an alarm system. Well, here's the deal. Anxiety is an alarm system. It goes off when you're scared. It goes off when you're disconnected. It goes off when you can't control the future. And that's where we all are right now. In a couple of weeks, we're going to vote. I don't know when this show is going to go out, but when you hear it, it'll be right up against voting time. And voting makes us feel small. Elections make us feel small, because here's why. When we control the things we can control, we realize that we just have one thing that we can do. It's like going to the circus and you're throwing ping pong balls into those fish bowls and you're trying to get that little goldfish. And when we're voting, we get one ping pong toss. That's it. And November 7th is going to come and go, and there's nothing we can do to change the date. There's nothing we can do to change the outcome other than cast our one vote. And here's the deal. You have to vote. You have to. I don't care. You have to. It's a part of being a citizen. It's a part of participation. It's a part of taking ownership in your day, your kids' day, your life, your future. I continue to be moved by memories of pictures, TV shots of countries throughout my lifetime who have gone from various political regimes to democracies. However flimsy and hard and wobbly those democracies are, but seeing the lines down the blocks of people who finally have an opportunity to be heard, to talk, and it's just a big deal. You got to participate, right? So if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling nervous, here's a couple of things you can do to deal with the election anxiety. Number one, make a decision you're going to vote. I just made it with you. We're all going to go vote. Number two, limit your media intake. By now, you know who you're voting for, period. You are not thinking, I don't know, maybe, voting day is November 3rd. James Child's in there, not November 7th, it's November 3rd. Voting day on November 3rd. You guys got that. But here's the deal. You already know who you're going to vote for. You know. There's nobody in America right now going, I don't know. You know. So that means you don't have to keep watching. That means you can turn off any of your devices. I love this term, doom scrolling, where you're just going there looking for things that are going to make you anxious, to get you that cortisol hit, right? To get you that anxious feeling, your heart rate up a little bit. If you need your heart rate up, go have some coffee. But just turn it off. You know who you're going to vote for. Decide locally. If you want to get some more information, if you want to learn about some things you can do locally in your area, which, by the way, is where you have the most impact, ask about your local candidates, read up on them, read about them, talk to people in your community about them. That's where you're going to, maybe have some ideas. I didn't know about this judge. I didn't know about this representative. But think about things you can do locally, and then create a plan for how you're going to get involved. One of the things I'm going to do in my house is I'm going to take my son with me when I go vote. And that might mean I've got to get him out of school, depending on when I can get out of here. But I want him to see the lines. I want him to sit in that line. And he's 10. It's going to be painful for all of us. All of the people in my community, it's going to be painful for. But I want him to have memories seared into his mitochondria that his dad stood in a long, long line because this was a big deal. I want him to remember how important this moment is. And then make time to rest and play, to laugh, to be with your community, to kick a soccer ball around, to otherwise be a human being. That's what you can control. You get one vote, you get one ping pong ball into the fish bowl, and that's it. Do what you can do and put the rest down. Mindlessly scrolling, who won this? We all saw the debate. We saw who won, right? We saw who won. No one, right? So let's just move on. Let's do our vote. Let's learn about what's going on locally. Let's be with one another as human beings. Let's wave at crosswalks, and let's try to regain our humanity in the next few weeks. And then whoever wins, we're still going to pump gas next to one another. We're still going to share meals next to one another in restaurants. We're still going to wave to each other at crosswalks. Let's regain our humanity, and let's not go on the offensive. Let's not go on the curl up in a ball. Let's move forward together, united as one group of people, trying to do the best we can.